Hello, I'm going to be showing you how to play American Idiot by Green Day. So I'll play it through first, and then I'll show you what to do. Yeah, basically it's just the same thing the whole way through. So the first thing is power chords. So wherever you put your first finger on whatever fret, whatever string, and it works. It works for the top 4 strings, I guess. But yeah, wherever you put your first finger, you put your third finger on the string below that. So for example, if you had your first finger on the low E, so that one, then you'd have your third finger on the A string. And for example, if you had your first finger on the 4th fret, you'd have your third finger on the 6th fret, like that. And then your pinky goes on the string below your third finger on the same fret. So the power chord pattern is that, and you don't have to use your pinky. You can just do the whole thing without your pinky if you find that easier. Because I mean that, they pretty much sound the same. The pinky just gives it a little more bulk and just makes it sound a little bit heavier. But I mean whatever you want. So yeah. So the American Idiot, right? So you start out on the 4th fret, the power chord. Whatever fret I say is the fret your first finger should be on, not the fret you. Yeah. That's really confusing. Sorry. Well, it's not. It's just whatever. Right. So you've got your first finger on the the 4th fret of the E string. So you go down, up, down, and then you move the whole power chord onto the A string. So same frets, you just string down like that. So you go down, up, down again. So sorry, up, down, up. And you play. I mean, I play it with all the strings, but you can just, as long as you're playing the 3 strings that the fingers are on, it doesn't actually matter what other ones you play. And then you move the whole thing up to the 2nd fret of the A string. Sorry, E string. Sorry. And then you play that twice, two down strums, and then back to the 4th fret of the A string, whole thing up to the E string on the 4th fret, and then to the 2nd fret of the E string. So that whole thing through is. And you just play that 4 times, and then the singing starts. So you wait for 8 beats. So it's imagine that's the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you play it again. Do that 4 times, and then it goes into the chorus, which is, there isn't really a strong pattern for the chorus. I just kind of it lasts for 8 beats, if you know what that means. So basically, you just count out in your head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but slower. If that makes sense. Basically, if you're a music-y person, you know what I mean, and if you don't, then just play at the same speed I'm doing now, or I'll do when yeah. So it starts off on the 4th fret of the A string, power chord again. This whole thing is played with power chords apart from the solo. So you're on the 4th fret of the A string right there. So the 8. So it goes 4th fret of the A string, 4th fret of the E string, 6th fret of the A string, 4th fret of the 4th fret of the E string. So it's so that's it, and then the drums kick in for 2 beats. Sorry, 2 bars, and then you've got drums kick in for 2 bars, and then you play the riff twice, and then singing riff, singing riff, singing riff, singing riff, and then chorus, and then yeah. I mean, if you listen to the song, you can figure out where everything's played, because I mean, unless it's the chorus, you're playing the riff. So yeah, I mean, this is my first YouTube video, so yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much.